Alright, so we're back with some more Ninja Gaiden 2. Figured I'd do some more streaming, try and get some more... Try and get further in the story of Ninja Gaiden so that I can unlock more difficulties and stuff like that. Let's move this out of the way so I can see comments if there are any. Yeah, so we're just gonna Ninja Gaiden and chill, basically. Hopefully the stream... Hopefully the intro worked this time. I don't like the new way that YouTube does it. I really don't. I liked it the way it was before. It was a lot simpler. Alright, let's do this. Right where we left off. Thor, hello. What the hell's going on? It's loading. Okay, I thought the Xbox crashed there for a second. I am alive, yes. No, I am. I'm pretty much dead, but, you know, for right now, I am alive. Guess my shower is getting delayed. Well, I mean, how long do you take? Like, if it's like half an hour, I'll be here in half an hour. Feel free to go take a shower and then, you know, come back. I'll be here. You know, unless something bad happens, but let's hope nothing bad happens. Hey, look, there's a crystal skull right there. Let's try and get it. Strife Fair. Nice, missed you, man. Hey, bud, how's it going? Take it. There you go. You're back. I'm not back, but right now I'm just doing a little stream of Ninja Gaiden for you fine folks to enjoy. Let me know what the quality of the stream is like, because I watched the other one, the VOD is up there. I noticed the quality was a bit blocky, and my internet sucks, but hopefully this one's less blocky. I told OBS to use a higher bitrate, even though my connection doesn't support a higher bitrate. Hopefully it just looks better anyway. Ah, damn it. Of course, I've got more than enough now. 73,000. Yeah. As soon as I get the dual swords, they're going level 3, man. Dan, who do you prefer, Sonya or Rachel? Ooh, that's a tough one. KR1999. I don't know, man. Ooh, that's tough. Because, I mean, especially in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, there's a whole lot of... There's a whole lot going on there with Rachel, you know what I mean. Let's face it, you know what I mean. But then, Sonya's got a whole lot going on there, too. I'm gonna say I like them both, but Rachel has the edge, because you actually see Rachel, like, actually kicking ass, whereas Sonya does a little bit of damage with the pistols in the first cutscene, but, you know, gets overrun pretty quickly, whereas Rachel can handle herself in front of a lot more bad guys, and, you know. I think that's cool. I like them both, though. I wouldn't say I prefer one over the other, because they're both basically trying to be the same character, aren't they? They're both the buxom blonde. But Rachel's definitely got the edge for me. Thorsten says, good to see you back at it again, mate. Yeah, thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Glad to know that you're enjoying it. That's what matters. Like, fuck. I hate it when that happens. I do Flying Swallow, and then they freaking... Okay, what the hell? Am I just pressing buttons for no reason here? Hey, let's do the wind blades. Let's do it. Let's get this bitch down here. Hey, buddy, you want some wind blades? Yeah, I didn't think so. Fuck me. What is going on here? I'm incredibly rusty at this game, like, and I'm still my usual brute force self. Like, I don't really carefully do the combat in this game. I just throw myself into it and hope that I don't die. I'm aggressive when it comes to Ninja Gaiden. Excuse me. Nice face, bitch. Nice face. And we're so close to the dual swords now. We're so close. Asher says, how did you get so good? I don't think I'm that good. Like, you see these guys doing, like, no damage runs on Master Ninja with no upgrades? I will just not, flat out not do that. I don't have the capacity or the skill to do that. And I like the upgrades. I have fun with all the combos, so I would suck at that. But I would say that the skill that I do have is probably just based on repetition. You know, like, when I originally played this game, I played it over and over and over. Like, when I got stuck on a boss, I would just keep fighting it until I won, you know? And when you play through the story mode on all the difficulties, and then play Master Ninja at the end of it, like, I played Warrior, Mentor, Master Ninja, then Acolyte. Once you've beaten Master Ninja, Acolyte is so easy. It's unreal. It's unreal. Let's see what other comments we got here. Austin says, hi, hello there. Take it. Absolutely. Take it. Take it! I still do. You are the reason I could even beat Master Ninja on this. And NG3. Can't wait for a new one. Yeah, let's hope there is a new one. I feel like Ninja Gaiden's kind of dead in the water now. Happy to see some new Ninja Gaiden stuff for you. You are my gateway into the session with this game. Yeah, well, that's cool. Although I feel kind of bad about that, because, you know, like, people have a love-hate relationship with this game, because, you know, it's hard. And, you know, you can get this game, even though I've probably introduced a lot of people to this game, that probably means that I've introduced people to experiences that make them very mad. And that, you know, I know this game has infuriated me at times. I still remember to this day when I fought that stupid, in the previous video, I fought the stupid boss, the weird metal snake worm thing underground. And on Master Ninja, that thing gave me such a headache. I was smashing my original 360 controller against, like, the floor and shit. I think I broke it. I was so mad. Oh, man. Joseph Dredd says, Yo, Dangavster, if you had an Xbox One X, would you redo your vids on them? I wouldn't redo them, but I would probably do another fun run. It might even be on Mentor or maybe Master Ninja, but, you know, again, I haven't played this game in so long. I think Master Ninja would just... I'd lose my shit on Master Ninja now, I think. I could still do it, but I obviously wouldn't do it live, that's for sure. I would definitely, like, record one chapter at a time, take a break, and, you know, edit it all together, but I would do another fun run, because honestly, it's in the title. It's fun. It's a fun run, and, I hate these controls. Ryu, just shoot them with the normal arrows. Like, it doesn't even matter. You don't have to charge it out. There you go. Just do another one. But I would do fun runs, maybe a few ninja videos. I definitely would. Like I said in the previous stream that I did today, if I entered a competition to win an Xbox One X, and who am I kidding? I'm not going to win. But if I did, I'll do another fun run. Absolutely. George says, Hey Dan, how's it going? By the way, I love Ninja Gaiden 2. Razor's Edge isn't for me. No, I mean, I can understand that. They are different. They're very different. Razor's Edge is more akin to Sigma 2, and Sigma 2 had a lot of changes. And Razor's Edge has some really good stuff in it, but it's, you know, I played it recently, like, because I was emulating it on the Wii U emulator to see what it looks like in, you know, 4K, and looks great, but man, it frustrates me so much. Like, that's why I'm back on Ninja Gaiden 2 right now, because I was playing Razor's Edge, and I was like, you know what? I really long to play the proper Ninja Gaiden 2. Shit, you need to get over to his face, Ryu! There you go. So, I can understand why it's not for you. Like, I just wanted a new Ninja Gaiden experience, and that's why I played a lot of it. But, honestly, like, Ninja Gaiden 2 is better. I'd love to take the improvements from Ninja Gaiden 2 into... excuse me, from Razor's Edge into Ninja Gaiden 2, like the being able to charge UTs mid-combo, just the more fluid combo system. There's a lot more things you can chain together. You can do a flying swallow with the dual swords without having something to lock onto, which is, you know, that's awesome. I get so annoyed when you can't do that in this. And you can do the off-the-kick shoulder thing. I forget the name of it now, like the flying bird. No, that bird flip's not it. Whatever. When you kick off their shoulders and you do a flying swallow, he'll do it back at them in Razor's Edge and Ninja Gaiden 3, and he won't do that in this. And I'd love to take those improvements from Razor's Edge and put them in this game, because then it would be amazing. It really would, especially with the, you know, the way that Ryu connects with the enemies in this game in terms of the combat, and how it's not stupidly broken where the enemies are like freaking damage sponges, and it just doesn't feel right. I mean, that's not a... I don't think everybody feels that way, also. Like, it's definitely... Some people really like Sigma 2. Like, oh, it's fine. It's like, that's just me. I prefer... Oh my gosh, this part. The stupid things flying at me. Come get it, you little bitch. Okay, they're listening to me. That's not good. Don't come get it, you little bitches. You stay up there. No, it's... You fucking... Oh, there's another one coming. They make that... They crash into Ryu and then they die. Like, they're so useless. No! Fuck. Okay, now you're making me mad. Like, just... Goodness me. Stay up there. Oh my gosh. Absorb it. Bam. Where's the other one? Where's this other one? Yeah, that's it. Can we just kill you, please? These enemies are dumb. Like, if I could remove these from the game, I would. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Hey, dangavster, how come there was a channel with your name up and the page was saying you gave up? I was having a bad day. Like, I thought I was gonna get rid of the channel. Like, I look at the channel often, and I think, man, I wish that, you know, this channel, that I could still do videos, that I had the uninterrupted time to do it, that I had the motivation to do it. And, you know, I kept looking at the channel, and it was, you know, it's sad to look at something that you built, and, like, this could have been something, and I didn't do anything else with it, and, you know, I thought, I don't know, I was gonna delete it, but I didn't. I thought, you know, what about all the people that want to rewatch the videos? So, you know, I brought it back, and so, even though I'm not making videos anymore, I might stream in a rare occasion, just for the people that want to see more, you know? This is my way of saying, the channel is dead, but I'm not dead, and you'll get something every once in a while, you know? Something Wicked says, NG2 on the Xbox One X is gorgeous. They also slightly touched up the anisotropic filtering, the lighting, as well as the resolution. Yeah, I've seen it, man. It looks so good. I wish I could... I wish this stream... It wouldn't be in 4K, because my capture card's not 4K, but if I had an Xbox One X right now, I'd love it to just be super clean, crisp, actual resolution, downscaled to full 1080p, so that you could see all that beautiful, clean graphics. Because this game on Xbox 360 isn't even 720p. It's like sub 720p with anti-aliasing, and that's what makes it look smoother than it would be. And to see it in 4K, when, like, this, I'm running in 1080p right now, but it's not even running at 720p on the 360, which is so sad. And, you know, to see it in 4K, looking that good, running at constant 60, oh my gosh, man. I'd be able to do some of the missions. Like, half of the reason I can't do some of the missions is because the game keeps speeding up and slowing down when I kill enemies and take them off the screen, and it throws me off. And I feel like if I could play at constant 60, the consistency would help me do better. Although, obviously, I'd have to get better at the game as well. Like, I've lost my edge a little bit. Freelancer Saber says, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. NG3RE combat with NG2 enemies with the Ninja Gaiden Black Story would be the ultimate NG. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why we need it on PC. Oh, my gosh, yes. If Razor's... We need, like, a collection of Ninja Gaiden games on PC so that we can just mod them. I wouldn't mod them. I don't know shit about coding, but you could mod... You could just take all the best parts out of all of them and just mod them together. I would take Ryu's outfit from Razor's Edge, because it looks awesome. It really does look cool, man. Put it in this, so like the upgraded models, like for Ryu, the weapons and stuff. Then, see how the camera was moving on its own there? It's my stupid Xbox old controller, like, being broken. Then I take leave the combat system the way it is here, but then put in all the new combos from Razor's Edge, and then have that, like, open world feel from Ninja Gaiden 1, which was is a pretty empty open world, but it, you know, was pretty good for its time. All right, hang on. I'm getting distracted by these. I'm getting distracted by comments. I picked up here we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Dragon's Claw, Tiger's Fang, baby. First of all, where's the nearest Muramasa shop? Oh, I don't know where it is. Is it in the next... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that Trials of Valor there, but I'm going to go into the next room first and see if there's no Muramasa shop in here, is there? Like, with all these artifacts. So I'm going to go into the other room, see if there's one in there, because I honestly forget. I'm pretty sure there's one outside, and then once you go there, you can't get back to it. But I want to do that Trials of Valor with the dual swords, and I don't want to do it if they're not level 3. So let's see if we can find a Muramasa shop in this building. And if it's not there, you know... Can we get the shurikens out, please? I play my Xbox One X on 1080p TV. It still looks drop-dead gorgeous. Oh, I bet it does. Everything downscaled too. I do that with my PS4 Pro with Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, because it uses super sampling, so it's doing everything in 4K or checkerboard 4K, whatever the PS4 Pro actually does, and then putting in 1080p, and it looks so clean. You know, it looks like it's got really good anti-aliasing going on because it's just rendering at a super high resolution and then squishing it down. And I wouldn't mind seeing Sonya in 4K, that'd be nice. All the footage I've seen is of, like, Ryu and battles and stuff, and haven't seen... I've seen one clip, actually, that had Sonya in it, but, you know, I was too busy, like, looking at the edges of everything, going, man, look at that, there's no jagged edges or stupid lack of anti-aliasing because of how low the resolution on this version is. KR1999 says, if Ninja Gaiden 4 does come out, I would play it. A better storyline than Razor's Edge. Rachel's face from Dead or Alive. Yes, yes. In Ryu's outfit from Razor's Edge. Damage system Ninja Gaiden 2. Yep. Absolutely. I agree 100%. They did a great job with Rachel's face in DOA 5, man. She was a tasty biscuit. I liked her voice, too. Like, I don't mind Tara Strong. She's good, but, wait a minute. Hang on, I'm getting distracted. I get distracted so easily, you have to forgive me. But she had a much more sultry... Ah, fuck. When I slash you, you should be staggering, you bitch! There you go. So, I'm pretty sure the Muramasa's shop is, like, down there. Fuck. You know what? Screw that Trials of Valor. This is normal mode. I don't care. I'll do it on Mentor when I'm doing the next difficulty. I just want to get the dual swords level 3, because they're my jam. They make me happy. You can come back in after jumping out. I thought maybe it was Sigma 2 that you couldn't get back. Oh my gosh, he clings onto the edge! Thank you so much. Okay, we'll go back and do it. If there's a Muramasa shop, I'm pretty sure there is one in the tower at the top. We'll come all the way back down. Like, let me know in the comments right now. Say yes, Trials of Valor, if you want me to go back and do it with the dual swords. No, do the thing, Ryu, come on! Just take some heads off, please. Ryu, take heads off! Take the head off! You can do it! There you go, you see? Just a little healthy encouragement. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, nice face, bitch! What is that? Angela... sorry, I get I'm so bad with names, man. Dead or Alive Rachel may be better. I just, when they put her in DOA 5, last round, I think, or Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, I was just, like, I did a whole video on her. Like, I didn't do any other DOA 5 Rachel videos, or, excuse me, any other videos from DOA 5, but the Rachel video, man. Like, oh, man, Rachel's sexy, man. Although I was a little disappointed in Sigma, like, she's got a lot more going on up top, and they downsized her a little bit, and I don't know. I don't feel like, especially nowadays, like this is not me complaining. This is me like making a commentary on how things seem to be changing, right? There's a lot of this like SJW political correctness like going into the gaming industry because of all these freaking articles being written in game companies like, oh, we don't want to offend people anymore. And so like in the new Final Fantasy remake, they made this whole thing about, oh, we've shrunk Tifa a little bit to make it more realistic. We don't want to offend people. Then you don't, like, really? Who said that well-endowed women were offensive? Oh, it's because they're object. Well, what, next time you see a woman in real life, in the street, who's well-endowed, you go up to her and say, you offend me, and see what kind of reaction you get. Like, come on! Just leave it alone. Leave it well enough alone. Seriously, like, people, some things don't need to be changed. Although I'm looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII remake. I think it's gonna be cool. Okay, I think they're all dead now. Are they all dead? I hate these stupid things. Night Rain says, yo, been subbed to you for years, man. I'm rewatching your NG videos as well, but I was just wondering when you'll be coming back. I couldn't say, man. Like, I don't think I'll ever be properly coming back. Like, the motivation to make videos these days is literally, like, it's not there. And I just don't have a lot of uninterrupted time to make videos. And where I do have uninterrupted time, it's late, and I cannot speak at normal volume. And, you know, nobody wants to watch a stream of me playing Ninja Gaiden, like, speaking really quietly and not being able to emote and be loud, because that takes away, like, my personality and stuff. Where the hell are all the arrows here? I need arrows. And so, with a mixture of not being able to do videos and not having the motivation to make videos, it's not only depressing, but it's just like, there's no drive to do it, and that sucks, but I'm being real with you. I don't want to say, in the future maybe, it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go the other route and say, probably not. These streams are like me saying, the channel might be kind of dead, but I'm still around, and if you wanted to get your sort of crazy Dan Gapster Ninja Gaiden fix, you get it every once in a while. Oh, look, he's back! You know, like, you might not be able to have your cake and eat it too, but sometimes I'll put the cake out and be like, hey, look, there's the cake. Look at it. You can't eat it, but there it is. Oh my gosh, these Van Gelfs. I just want my dual swords already. Where's this freaking Muramasa shop? Honestly, what percent of the player base do SJWs represent? Well, no, not like barely any. Like it's so minuscule, isn't it? Nobody cares besides them. I'm not sure why the devs pander them. Me neither. Like it sucks. I think devs should just make the game they want to make. And if they made decisions in the past, just stick with them. Because usually the people that are like the dedicated fan base, they are the ones who make the game what it is. Give it that notoriety. Make people want to play the game. Give it its reputation. And, well, really not coming out with the right words here. The point is, it makes the game popular, and if you change all that shit, everybody's gonna be like, what are you doing? All the stuff that was there originally is part of what made the game great. It's what gave it its charm, and, you know, in Final Fantasy VII, come on, what's the first thing you think of when you think Tifa? She's a tasty biscuit. Well, you know, I mean, your imagination had to do a little bit of work back in the day, because, you know, even the CGI graphics in Final Fantasy VII was all chibi-like and anime-like, but Final Fantasy VIII was great, though, man. I freaking love Final Fantasy VIII. I wish they would, even if they don't remake Final Fantasy VIII, I kind of don't want them to, because I love the story, and half of the way you tell the story in a game is through the voice acting, and a lot of Japanese games, like, the voice acting is just not done very well in English. Like, they do stupid gasping noises, and the dialogue is cringe, and I can't take it anymore. Like, I can't stomach it. I used to be able to. I even used to like it, and I've 180'd on it. And it sucks for me, because I can't enjoy that stuff anymore, but, you know, I would like them to at least take the intro for Final Fantasy VIII, that amazing introduction with that amazing music, just re-render it in 4K, beautiful, modern graphics, with all the bells and whistles, and not change anything. Not redesign Squall like they did in Dissidia, just make it look exactly like it did in the original, and make it look beautiful. I want to see it. I don't care if they remake the game. I just want to see that and be like, look at that. There are my hopes and dreams right there. There's that nostalgia just looking... Because I think that's why people love Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and the idea of it so much. Because it's like taking the nostalgia of their childhood and, hey, look, it looks modern. It's brand new. Look at that. It's all shiny. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, I get to see all my favorite characters from, you know, when I was a kid and hear all the old music, and I get to see them looking really good, because, like, Aerith, oh my gosh, man, she looks fantastic in all the footage. I mean, they all do. They all look really good. Now, is there I know there's a Muramasa shop somewhere, even if it's all the way at the top. Again, let me know in the comments if you want me to go back and do the Trials of Valor. And I will do it. There's Skull's right there, isn't it? I can't see. Yeah, there it is. Now, there's no shop up here. Did you hear that SJWs want women to be invincible in the new Call of Duty? What? But it's a Call of Duty game. That'd be such a hack, though, wouldn't it? I'm trying to get good at the game, so I better put God mode on. So I better pick one of the female characters. That'd be so dumb if they did that. They're not going to do that. They won't do that. I just wish that companies wouldn't even comment on it. It's like, there's no place for that in games. Games are fantasy. Let's just tell crazy stories and enjoy them. And if you don't like the idea of it, just go play something else. There's so much variety out there. So much of it. All right, we're gonna get... The mission right now is to go... I'm sorry that I'm, like, wandering around and not doing much fighting. Like, I'm getting so caught up in replying to people's comments. I'm, like, forgetting my mission. My mission is to get to level 3, dual swords, and then go back and do the Trials of Valor. Do you play any fighting games currently? No, I don't. I built a bar top arcade cabinet and put my old Xbox original inside it, and I themed the arcade cabinet off of Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, so it's got like a picture of Tina on one side, a picture of Hayabusa on the other side, and then on the front it's got Tina and Hayabusa on like the control panel, and it's on the top, the marquee says Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. And sometimes I just turn it on and play some DOA 2 Ultimate, because that was my favorite. Like, Even though I've got DOA 5 last round and stuff on PC, I don't play it. I don't like it very much. Like, it's fine, but I just love DOA 2, man. That was my favorite. Sometimes I'll whip out the Dreamcast emulator and play Dead or Alive 2 on there, and PS2 emulator can finally run it properly with sound and everything. I don't have any arrows. Get back inside. Are there arrows? No, you know what? I don't even care. They can stay out there. And I just love DOA 2 Ultimate. Like, I go back and just, like, play a few rounds on the arcade cabinet with all the buttons and stuff. There, yeah, right here. Yes. This is it. This is it. Oh, yeah, it is. Master Ninja. Ninja Gaiden 1 is just hard. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 2 is hard in a different way, because there's so much coming at you all at once. Whereas Ninja Gaiden 1 is more... Oh, man. I'm not even sure what I'm saying anymore, because I'm so tired. Ninja Gaiden 1 is hard because it's like you've got to like plan all your moves out and take it really carefully. Ninja Gaiden 2 is like there's so much throwing itself at you all at once. You just gotta keep moving, and if you stop, you die. And it's all about making the right moves, whereas Ninja Gaiden's a lot more sort of methodical. Like I gotta plan out what I'm gonna do and carefully execute every move. Whereas Ninja Gaiden 2 is like don't stop and do the right things and don't die. All right, here we go. Level 3, dual swords. I'm excited. Oh man, I'm excited. I love the dual swords in this game so much. Something Wicked says, I would get Final Fantasy VII Remake if it was the full game. Square flat out said it's only 10% of the full game. Probably end up leaving Midgar before. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed about that, but I'll still enjoy it, and apparently there's going to be like a whole lot more content in it. But I'm just more worried about how cringy the voice acting is going to be, because I don't like to read my video games. I like to just listen to the dialogue, and you know, even in the trailer, like now I understand if this is not a popular opinion, so I apologize if you don't agree with me, but in the trailer, the guy says, "We're doing this for the planet," and then he looks at Cloud, and Cloud goes, "Not interested." And it's like, one, that was a cringy line in Advent Children. Why do you keep bringing it back? And two, people don't talk like that. It's so cringe. Please. Just talk normally. Just have it be like a freaking TV show. Oh my gosh, man. I want it to be good. You know, there's a reason there's a huge section of people in the world that don't play these games in English, and they're adamant about, nope, gonna turn it to Japanese because the English sucks. And I used to defend the English, and I feel like, you know, it's like, I don't anymore. I just avoid it, because, you know, I've played some games that spoil me, and then I go back to these other, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's too cringe. I just can't. Seriously, if you want a recommendation for a great game that has absolutely stunning voice acting, go play Vermintide 2. It is insane how good it is, because they've got TV actors for everyone, and it's so natural. I literally play the game with a smile on my face the whole time, and think Skyrim on steroids. Like, it's all about melee combat, smacking things with hammers and swords, and it's so visceral and fast-paced. If Ninja Gaiden had a baby with Skyrim and it was in first person, it would kind of be like that, because it's about blocking and dodging, and it's so good. Plus the voice acting is insanely good. I'm not understating it. If you want to, right now, just go off of my video or mute it. Go find a Vermintide 2 video, watch it, and listen to the characters talk. It is amazing. Alright, here we go. Level 3 Dragon Swords, Trials of Valor. And I promise I'll try and read some more comments once I've done this. Let's focus on some combat for a bit and give you a show. Oh my gosh, I gotta get used to it again. Dragon Sword so much. Excuse me. Don't do it. Don't you do it, you little bitch. Come here. There you go. Nice arms, bitch. Come here. Let me cut some off for you. Oh, get off. Come on, seriously. I glance up for half a second. Come here. Oh man, I just love the dual swords. They're so fun. The whirlwind of blades. Get off me. Oh my gosh, he's not done yet. He's not done with that one. Come on. What's sad as well, if you're a fan of my channel, if you've seen my stuff before, you'll know that I did that Master Ninja Mission 14. how excited I was at the end. And if you saw the video where I showed you me failing like 50 times, you'll also see how utterly furious I got. It's soul-destroying after a while, even. Like, you almost want to give up on it. And that's been erased. My save data's gone, so that's gone too. All my trials are blank. All of them. I didn't complete every single one because I did on lower difficulties, but couldn't beat every single one on Master Ninja because I'm not good enough. It would be nice to try with a solid 60 FPS though, but what I think I'll probably end up doing is, like, if I'm still playing Ninja Gaiden 2 in like 5 years, because obviously this game's getting older, I'm getting older, I'm getting shittier at video games. When the Xbox One X is truly obsolete, and I can get one for like $50, I'll get one just for Ninja Gaiden 2, and I'll be like, I can play my, you know, I'll be like, it aged like a fine wine, I'll just play my old favorites. Although I'm sure by that time the Xbox 360 emulator might be able to play the game, which I'm just holding out for, honestly. Oh my gosh, Ryu, just hit one of them with it. Don't you, Joe. You gotta stagger when I hit you with that move, dude. I need to get the... Wait a minute, when do you... you don't get the tone for it till, like, freaking... Is it the... I think it's the aircraft. That mission, that chapter. Oh, and I also noticed recently, I looked at my old fun run in Ninja Gaiden 2, and I created a fake chapter select screen. And it took me ages to make that. To make it look like it belonged in the game and everything. And I put annotations so that you could click on it, and then YouTube's like, hey, annotations are not a thing anymore. So now it's broken, and it doesn't do anything. So that sucks. Same with the one that I made on Ninja Gaiden Black, too. I was disappointed. I put a lot of work into that, and then YouTube updates how it works and takes it away. I do need the Tonfa, though. Like, oh, man. The Tonfa, you get it fairly late in the game. Tonfa's really good for some situations, and I would use it sometimes, and it's just hilarious. Like, if I had a channel trailer up a long time ago, and a lot of clips are just me using ultimate techniques with the Tonfa, just pummeling things with like 50 hits, and just listening to all the... And it's just so funny, like, I laugh at that stuff, man. Nintendo Brothers. What's up, Danny G? What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh, Ryu, what are you doing? Stop showing off and kill these Van Gelfs. Oh, that's it. Oh my gosh, Ryu, do what I ask you to do. Do the flying bird flip. I would also like to play this with a superior controller to the 360 controller. Like, this one's had a lot of use, and it's not in prime, like, you know, thumbsticks are a bit off, buttons are a little bit off sometimes. And, you know, excuse me, I ate recently, so I'm, like, getting a little bit of acid reflux or whatever it is. I'll take a sip of drink when these guys die. I will not drink until they are dead. Then I will celebrate with a gulp of victorious thirst. Austin says, I played Ninja Gaiden 2 every day, then stopped for like 2 months, and then started again and played every day. Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a break from it. Because it's like, I'm like this with movies. Like, I'll watch, like, my favorite movies, like, once every couple of months. Like, every couple of months I'll watch the same movies again and again. And if enough time passes, you can just go back to it and just enjoy it again and again. It's crazy. Especially if it's what you like, you know? If you find something that you really like and it's just your taste and stuff, it doesn't matter if you've seen it before, played it before, done it before, doing it again, just, it's good. Ninja Gaiden's like that for me. Like, I've taken a long break from it. Years break. And although I'm rusty at the game, I'm still enjoying it. I still love the combat, and I will still, to this day, praise how cool the combat is. And Ninja Gaiden, the original, before Ninja Gaiden Black, came out in 2004. And the combat is still, like, in Ninja Gaiden 1, there are a lot of hack and slash games that still have combat that is inferior to the original Ninja Gaiden. And that's saying something. If that's not a testament to how ahead of its time it was, I don't know what is. Oh my gosh, it's getting really hot in this room. It's another thing that makes making videos really hard. When you're sitting there talking with lots of energy constantly, oh my gosh, man, it makes you sweat. Wish I had air conditioning. Where's the chest? There it is. Freelance Saber says, it's like that with Avatar. Must have seen that movie like 90 times over the years. Oh yeah, like I got a whole bunch of movies on my shelf that I must have seen at least 50 times each. Because it's like maybe not 50, I don't know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like, I've seen them so many times. Because I just keep going back to them. It's like, I look at like all the stuff on Netflix and I'm thinking, there's nothing here I want. And then I look at the shelf, and it's like, well, I don't want to watch any of my DVDs anymore because they're not in HD. And so I look at all the Blu-rays that I've decided that I must have. And then it's like, which one do I want to watch? And then I just pick the same ones that I enjoyed so much the first time and just re-watch them. Joe Sniper 05 says, hopefully Team Ninja is working on Ninja Gaiden 4. I hope so. I'm not so sure. I don't think they are. I think they're probably putting all their eggs in the Neo basket, or Neo. I think that's their new IP now. Ninja Gaiden's kind of dead in the water. Maybe not, you never know. They might just be like, hey, like 5 years later, here's Ninja Gaiden 4. And the more they wait, the better it's going to look. I mean, what game is it that's coming out that absolutely looks incredible? I mean, Death Stranding looks graphically really good. I'm looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6, man, especially since they said they're using photogrammetry. Oh my gosh, man. Photogrammetry, man. And like scanning people's faces. Because I want like a superior Skyrim experience with more visceral, faster combat and gorgeous graphics. So that when I make my custom character, they look incredible. And I usually, when I play these games, I just make some attractive woman. Because if I can't make myself, I don't care. Because it's not me in the game, I don't care. And honestly, if I want to play a game with a really cool dude kicking ass, I just go and play Ninja Gaiden. So when I make Skyrim characters, I just make a beautiful woman that's gonna go and kill everybody, because who doesn't like a strong female protagonist? And they say that there's not enough female protagonists in the world. Clearly, they haven't spoken to all the people that play Skyrim and all their insane mods. I'm a little more modest with my mods. I like to keep the armor looking normal, and I just add mods to make the armor look super shiny, but I put like hours into sculpting their face so that they look like a goddess. It's probably one of the reasons why I like Rachel in DOA 5, because she's kicking ass, and she's like, man, she's a tasty biscuit. Alright, oh my gosh, I've got 82,000! Let's upgrade the staff! Never say a classic hack and slash franchise is dead. Look at the comeback DMC made. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like DMC is not as niche as Ninja Gaiden. I feel like Ninja Gaiden's a little bit more niche. And Team Ninja is not... Who makes DMC? It's Capcom, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I live under a rock. I think it's Capcom. What are the other ones? There's Capcom, and then there's... Oh gosh, I gotta go up the thing. Of course, I gotta wait. There's like a 15-20 second delay before I say something, and then you guys actually hear it, so... Let me know. If it is... I think it's Capcom. I could be wrong. Don't! But, like, there are more... You know, whoever makes it is... They make more stuff, you know? Whereas Ninja Gaiden is... You know, Team Ninja don't do much, you know? They make... DOA 5 last 11 years, and when you look at all the DLC in the Steam card, it's like $1,500, and you're like, what the fuck? This is why I love DOA 2 Ultimate so much. You just beat survival mode with like... You get all the items for every character, you do a bunch of other stuff, and then you have like 20 outfits for every character, and it's like, hey, it didn't cost me anything. Yeah, Capcom, good. Alright, excellent. They make, you know, they're still doing stuff, whereas Team Ninja, like, they're kind of flying under the radar a lot lately. I know they've done, like, they did Hyrule Warriors or whatever. That was cool. They did the Metroid Other M game. I played that a while back. I liked how it felt when you played it. Like, I could feel the Team Ninja-ness in it, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why you can't hear their voices, I turned it off. Like, just in case I'm talking over cutscenes, and I'm so used to the fact that I turned off the voices in Razor's Edge, I figured, let's just keep some things consistent. I did it here so that, you know, we can hear all those nice sound effects. What do you think about DOA 6? I think it's fine, but I guess I've gone off new DOA games. Like, they keep making the combo systems more and more complex, and being able to juggle enemies for longer and longer and longer, and I don't know, I love Ninja Gaiden. I just love DOA 2 Ultimate, and I have more fun playing that. I downloaded the demo of DOA 6 and I played it, but I don't know. And Rachel's not in it either. Like, I would have totally, like, gotten the free version and then just bought Rachel and then been like, look at Rachel, look at how good Rachel looks. Oh my gosh. I'm getting caught up talking and I'm get my ass beat. Get my ass beat by this bitch. I've forgotten how to fight him. Come on, memory, let's do this. Well, there you go. I remembered right at the end. You wait for the punches, you dodge them, and you just go, why, and that's it. And the rest of the fight, I bumbled around like a fool. Night Rain says, hopefully Ninja Gaiden 4 happens, but also wouldn't mind having a Ninja Gaiden with CAC, since there's going to be the Neo. What I would like is just... I want some other studio that has passion in making games to make a game that plays like Ninja Gaiden. Just like Ninja Gaiden. No other influences. There's another game that's made by, I think his name's Yang Bing. He's making like a game where the main character kind of looks like Noctis, and it's got like hack and slash combat. And he said the inspiration for the combat system in that game that he's making is Ninja Gaiden and DMC. And I thought, how is a game that's influenced by two very different hack and slash games going to play? And I would just like to see a game that like looks absolutely stunning, ray tracing and all that beautiful shit, but with Ninja Gaiden's combat system. And maybe even a leveling system like in Ninja Gaiden 3's Shadows thing, where as you level up, you get more combos. Because I'd love to spend like 200 hours on a crazy RPG with a massive open world like Skyrim, if whenever I see bandits, I can, knock them into the air and then Izuna drop them into the floor, or the nearest equivalent. Oh, that would make my freaking several years... Joe Snipers, I think DOA 6 is fine, but I would like having more screen time of Ryu. Yeah, I think it's fine too. Like, it looks pretty good, but when I look at it also, I think it just looks like DOA 5 with slightly better... It just looks like DOA 5 with better lighting. And you see all these other games now, like the new Mortal Kombat. Like, I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but obviously I saw like screenshots and I thought, oh my gosh, man. They almost look like real people. And then you look at DOA, and they still look like dolls. Like, they look like action figure. They look, don't get me wrong, it looks really good, but they don't look like real people. They still have a stylized look to them. And that's not bad, but it's like, man, I'd love to see, like, Tina Armstrong or Rachel looking real. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, man. I mean, obviously that's a style choice. I'm in that stage now where I just love realistic graphics, and I just want it to look as real as possible, and I'd love to see all my favorite characters looking realistic, man. Freelance Saber says, I remember when we all thought Vindictus was going to be the next big hack and slash game that we would sink our time into for years. Yeah, man, I put so many hours into Vindictus, and I had a lot of fun with Evie. She's like the mage character, but once you get to level 15, you can use a scythe. And the combos for the scythe were actually really fun. And yes, the combos are similar to Ninja Gaiden, but the physics and everything is very, very different. But I just loved the fact that the combo system allowed for heavy attack, weak attack, or strong and light, whatever you want to call it. And directional buttons affected what combos you did. And it was like a familiar thing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is similar to Ninja Gaiden. And that made me happy, and I really enjoyed it because of that. And I haven't really played any other games that are that similar. Like, Ninja Gaiden is so unique. There's so many hack and slash games, yet Ninja Gaiden has still not been copied. Not even close. There is no other game that is like Ninja Gaiden. And there's so many clones of all these other games, but nobody's cloned Ninja Gaiden. You give me a shitty clone of Ninja Gaiden with bad story and bad characters, but it has amazing combat, and I'll just turn off the voices and play the shit out of that. I really would, as long as it has beautiful graphics. Like, even if the story sucked, I would just not care about the story, you know, enjoy the combat, and look at the graphics. I love this map, too. Like, I love the water. This is my favorite. Come here. That's it. Take it. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Don't you do that! I still remember the trailer for this game and how Ryu's health bar was purple. Oh man. I got a lot more excited about stuff back in those days. And when I went to the store and would buy magazines with demo discs. When I look at the screenshots of games in magazines, now you just look on the internet at articles and stuff and YouTube videos. It's not the... There's a little bit of the magic gone. Or I wouldn't say it's gone, I would just say it's very different, and there's a sort of nostalgia for what was and is now not. I also want to point out, I'm sorry if I don't read every comment in the chat. I'm trying to, like, balance playing the game and then occasionally looking up and trying to address what people are saying. So if I don't read your comment, feel free to, like, post it again every now and then, because if I'm watching someone else's stream and I want to have a conversation, I do that sometimes. Like, I'll say the same comment like 5 times, and then they'll finally see it, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, there's like 900 people watching, and they answered me. What are you doing? We now have the kusarigama, so why don't we go and upgrade it to level 3? Let's do that. Because we don't get the tone for a while, so... Oh yes, Sekiro. I looked at footage of that. It looks cool, but it's that, if anyone wonders what I think, I'm sure it's a great game. It's just not my thing. Ninja Gaiden, I like fast-paced, throw yourself into the combat and go nuts kind of thing, you know? Wouldn't it be so cool? Like I saw videos where people took Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations and they modded it and did so much stuff with it, and it had me thinking, wouldn't it be cool if somebody was like, hey, I'm gonna mod Ninja Gaiden 2 on the 360 and take Kasumi from Razor's Edge and put her in it, combos and all. That would be nuts, man. I'd love to see that. Let's use the kusarigama for a bit. Let's give you a little variation. Let's charge an ultimate technique. Oh my gosh, man. I don't do UTs very much because I hate spamming them in Razor's Edge, so I like actively try not to, and believe it or not, that is affecting how I play this. I'll try and do more UTs, because I never used to like shy away from doing them in this game. Dan, can you please say the level 3 thing? Was that when I upgraded and then I went level 3 or something like that? Please let me know if I got that right. It's been a while. Oh, I was lagging there a little bit. Come at me, bitches! Come at me! Oh man, I love it. I love the weapons that do lots of hits. Because it's so, just something about listening to all the smacks and the slices. It's hilarious. Yeah. I think Kusarigama's actually really cool. Yeah, bitch. You think that the red skin and the yellow fur makes you more threatening? I don't think so. I'm a dragon ninja. Dragon ninja with 3 level 3 weapons. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, 49 minutes, okay. That's weird. When I was streaming earlier, it felt like I wasn't streaming very long, and it was like almost an hour. And I feel like I've been streaming for like 2 hours already, and it hasn't even been 1. Just sitting here, sweating buckets, playing Ninja Gaiden 2. Like, I am genuinely very uncomfortable right now. Yeah, that's it. You get the full treatment, and then that's it. Oh, don't do that. What would you take out of Ninja Gaiden 2, says Anakin Plays. The incendiary shurikens on enemies, I would get rid of those. They're just so annoying. I hate them. I would actually replace them. I would do what they did in Razor's Edge, where they replace them with occasionally they throw bombs. I think that's fine. Although, just don't have exploding things. That would probably be good. I'd rather just have more melee combat. But what else would I take out? Oh my gosh. The flying enemies, the stupid flying things that you're just tedious to shoot down. Like, I'd rather just fight more guys on the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Of course, I've got to fight these guys now, but I would take those out. I would take out the bugs and the ghost fish. Again, they're not bad, they're just tedious, and it's like, just give me more ninjas to fight. Like, Ninja Gaiden, in other games, you'll play it and you'll be like fighting normal enemies and you'll be like, man, this is tedious. Like, give me an interesting boss to fight, or a raid to go on, or, you know, some interesting mission that involves a well-thought-out puzzle/fight. But in Ninja Gaiden, it's like, honestly, the best part is that you just fight normal guys, and it's fun. That's why the missions are so good. It just throws enemies at you, and it's fun. Unless you try and beat it on the hard difficulties like me, and then you just can't do it and get depressed because you can't do it. Now, there should be a Talisman of Rebirth up here. Take it. Oh, I don't have any room for it. Oh, well, that was a waste of time. What boss fight would you take out of Ninja Gaiden 2? The worm. The worm in the cave. That whole cave. I think there's a reason they removed it in Sigma 2. I think they removed it in Sigma 2 anyway. It was just so pointless. It was fine. Again, it was fine. Like, it was kind of boring. I would take that out. And the boss in Chapter 3. The metal flying worm thing underground. That's another boring boss that I would remove. I liked the fact that in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, they replaced the 3 floating, you know, the stupid flying enemies. They had a boss fight where there's 3 of them, and they're gold. And it was boring. And in Sigma 2, they put a dragon there instead, and you fought this dragon, and you cut parts of it off. That was awesome. Like, I'll have that any day. I'm pretty sure everything else I'm okay with. Like, there might be some other stuff. But, you know, I'll call that out as I see it. Let's see, what other comments we got here? I love your voice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ninja Gaiden rules. Yes, it does, Master Ninja. It does. What are the top 5 weapons in Ninja Gaiden 2? Dual swords, dragon... Well, these are my top 5. Dual swords, dragon sword, tonfa, staff, and the scythe. The scythe, that's not in any particular order. But I was trying to think of what are the most useful, and although the scythe is very useful, like, there are some... The scythe is kind of like, oh man, I gotta relax. I'm just gonna spam ultimate techniques with the scythe. Whereas if you want to, like, carefully do tactics with boss fights like Genshin, tonfa is so useful, so that's why I would put it up higher on the list. There should be a chest over here. Yeah, there is. The flail is the coolest weapon. Sucks it's not an RE. Yes, I know I didn't list the flail there, only because I rarely use it, but it's great for beating Elizabeth. Like, you can just spam her to death, and she doesn't even move. It's great. The flail is just very cool to watch as well. Like, as a weapon, I like it, but those top 5 there are specifically in terms of usefulness. What I would switch between and what I have found are the most convenient to use. Oh, shit, I forgot it. These things! Another thing I'd remove? These! Get rid of these dumb jellyfish! We don't need these. I'm gonna just try and avoid them because I don't care. Although I will try and get the crystal skull. Oh, shit! Get on the boat! Get on the boat! Alright, here we go. Come at me, bitches! That was supposed to take... No! Ryu, get on the boat! What are you doing? Oh, get on the boat! Get on the boat! Use the wind blades! I don't like these serpents, and I certainly don't like fighting them when I'm not on solid ground. Get on a boat, Ryu! Ugh, get it! No, get back on the boat, please! You know what you're supposed to do? You're just supposed to get out the stupid Gatling spear gun and spam them, but I don't want to. I just want to fight them. I don't want to sit there and just mash B. Don't make me do it. You know what? You know what? Let me just calm down for a second. I'm getting excited. Let's use one of these. We haven't used one in a while. It's so hot in here. It's like, it's nuts. All right. Then we're going to use one of these. Because why not? Let's get more of those slots up there. And then let's use one of these. And... ooh, I really want to have level 3 wind blades because it's amazing. But you know what? Let's do it on there so that we get 3 kills with it. So that we can do some premium cooking. Wait a minute. I read a comment there and then I lost it. Shine Gamer says, what happened to Final Fantasy 15, or did Prompto piss you off too much? Multiple reasons, really. I couldn't get engrossed in the story very much because the voice acting was, like, making me cringe. And, again, if any of you like it, I'm sorry that I don't. It's just not my taste. It's like, I keep thinking, why are they talking like that? People don't talk like that. This is a video game where you can reprogram it. It doesn't have to be like that. They can make it natural. Like real people in the West talk. Localize it properly, please. And then there's... I didn't find the combat all that fun. It was alright when I was playing the demo, but it wasn't something that hooked me into it. I probably have more... I've actually had more fun. Like, I have Final Fantasy X-2 on my PS Vita. A physical copy of it. And I just like to play that every now and then, because I've got, like, a little nostalgia for that game. Because it was, you know... I liked... It's similar to 13, and I liked the paradigm system in 13, although the difference is in 10-2, because the paradigm system is just like the dress spheres in 10-2. But at least in 10-2, you can tell everybody what to do instead of relying on the paradigm system to make them do what you want them to do automatically. Which is still cool. Like, once you get used to it, it's an interesting tool. Just die. Just please die. Ryu. Of course, I upgraded the Inferno, and then I'm pretty sure I used the Wind Blades again. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, Cindy's southern accent. Her act. Oh man, it made me cringe a little bit. And the way Noctis talks, like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the people that I've told about the game where I poke at the voice acting, I will impersonate Noctis, and then they'll turn around and say, dude, that sounds exactly like him. I sound exactly like him when I'm making fun of it. What does that say? Look at this bitch here. Let's just go back into Ninja Gaiden for a second. Look at this bitch here. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Huh? Can we get this off? Let's see if this works. No, come on. All right, let's give him some bow action. But like Noctis, oh, I don't have any arrows. Fuck. Of course I don't. Wait, let's use a staff. That'll totally reach, and it's level 3 now. But like Noctis will, like, they'll be fighting, and he'll be like, oh, what is it? Oh, fuck, he decided to come up. I'm trying to talk, you stupid thing. Ugh. You need to die. Ugh, there we go. But he'll be like, I must say, I'm amazed. What can I say? And he'll say it in this weird way. I'm Noctis. And it's like, no one talks like that. Why did the directors think this was a good idea? Like, oh man. And it's like, and when Noctis accidentally hits them with the sword, they'll be like, hey, watch it. And he'll be like, didn't mean to do that. And it's so weird. It's like, do you think that sounds cool? Does every word have to be as cool as possible? If I talk like this, maybe everyone will think I'm cool. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I want my characters to sound real, not stupid, and I don't like it. The crystal skull's back there. All right, enough of me ranting. It's gonna blow up anyway, I think. The radius on them is nuts. Yeah, there it is. I apologize if you do like the voice acting or you like the game a lot. Like, I don't want to piss you off. Like, we have differing tastes, and you know, I don't like to annoy people. I like to sort of convey that, you know, we have a difference of opinion, and that's all right. Like, I say that if someone likes something that I don't, that's great, because it means they get to enjoy it while I'm sitting here not enjoying it, and you know, that's good for them, because like, if they get to enjoy it, they get joy. What do I get? Nothing. So, good for them. Alright. I'll keep the staff. Is the staff level 3? Yeah, it is. Yeah, level 3. Let's keep the staff out. And no shurikens. And we're gonna save it. I apologize. Like, let me know if my ranting is too much and you want me to focus more on gameplay. I'm trying. This is like a Ninja Gaiden and chill thing. I want to just casually play this game right now and try and chat with anybody that's like, you know, talking. Because, again, you know, the channel's kind of dead, and so I think people are like, where did Dan go? And so I want to talk to these people and be like, hey, what's going on? I'm not dead. And you know, when I've spoken to stream, you know what? I'm going to use the Dragon Sword just for these bitches. But when I'm watching a streamer and they actually reply to my comment, I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, they actually, like, I don't know, it's weird. It makes you feel like, oh my gosh. I am something. I'm not invisible. You little bitch. I hate these big green ones. Ugh. There you go. Nice face, bitch. Ooh, hey, look, they're big, they're green. That means they've been eating their pickles, so let's cook them. Time to get cooked! You didn't even get cooked! There you go. Guess you needed a little slicing and dicing first. Hi there says, nah, the rants won't make your channel special. Thank you, I appreciate that. I hope that a lot of people feel that way. Because I know some people genuinely don't, and that's fine. That's why I wish that the YouTube... I can't, I'm really tired, so if I, like, my words just slur, I'm sorry. YouTube, I wish they would just add dual audio channels. Like, they've got annotations, add commentary tracks, so that I can take my commentary, put it on a separate track, and then people can turn it off if they think this guy's good at Ninja Gaiden, but I don't like his voice. They can turn it off and still enjoy my gameplay and not complain that, you know, oh, that's right, there's a... I forgot. You can't just... In Sigma 2, all the doors automatically open, and it's... I gotta go in here and kick the door down and get the key. Which is, you know, kind of pointless. I see why they removed it. Wow, do you feel that? You feel that lag then? Oh, it feels bad, man. Wish I had an Xbox One X. Wish that Xbox Game Pass... You know what's dumb? You know they've got this streaming thing where you can stream games, you don't even need the console? If I could stream Ninja Gaiden 2 in 4K to my PC and stream it to you guys, even if it was like slightly pixelated, because it's going to be anyway if I'm streaming it, it would still look better than this, right? Because this is a low resolution. And I would totally do it, but Xbox Game Pass for PC, the one for PC, is only PC games. And it's like, well, I don't need that. I'll just get the... I don't play, I'm the kind of person that buys one game and then plays the shit out of it for like a year and then goes on to the next thing eventually. So, like, I've got so many games on my Steam that I haven't played much. Oh my gosh. Let's go back to the staff. Let's go back to the staff. And, like, I would say the Xbox Game Pass on PC would be amazing if it let you play Xbox exclusives. Now you can play your Xbox 360 games in 4K on your PC from our Microsoft servers. Let me do it! Let me give to the fans Ninja Gaiden in 4K with me goofing off behind the mic. Because I want to. I genuinely want to play this game looking all crisp and running at solid 60. It pains me that you guys are watching me play this on freaking 13-year-old hardware. Although it's the Xbox remake or whatever, the arcade one, so it's like, what? 11, 9, 10 years old. Oh my gosh! I didn't even know how low my HP was. Holy smokes, Batman, I just died. Oh man, look what you guys did. Oh my gosh, chat, what have you done? What have you done? I didn't even equip the Talisman of Rebirth that I had. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, chat. You got me killed. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely flabbergasted by that. I was so caught up in my little rant, I wasn't even looking at my HP bar. You guys should have been like, HP! HP! Oh man, that's bad. This is normal mode. Well, technically it's hard mode. It's warrior mode. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. My deepest condolences to 2013 Dan, who played these games so seriously. I need to equip a Talisman of Rebirth, though, because if I keep finding them, I'm gonna keep losing, like, I might as well use them. That's what they're there for, right? So that I can just, like, oh my gosh, no, seriously, I am, like, sitting here soaking. I wish I had air conditioning. I'm dying. I am dying. What was that? Somebody said something about Razor's Edge. I have an idea for a video. Stream some Razor's Edge. Yeah, what I wanted to do was actually show you guys the Wii U version of Razor's Edge on the SEMU emulator in 5K, downscaled to 1080, because it looks amazing. The environments look okay, but Ryu, the detail on his face is amazing. It looks like PS4 graphics. It really does. Like, it was way ahead of its time. Same with Kasumi and Ayane. Who else was in that game? Kasumi, Ayane, Ryu. Was Momiji. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Momiji. I guess I forgot her because I didn't like her her weapon. I didn't like her combos very much. Ryu and Kasumi were my favorites. Gonna be honest, you deserve such a bigger audience. I appreciate that. I would say if I had kept consistently making videos since 2012, I wouldn't be surprised if I'd have 1 million subs by now, because I've seen channels with like more than 1 million subs, and they do. I'm watching it and I'm like, this is weird. But at the same time, everybody has their audience, and if you put in the work, you can build up an audience. And you know, on a good day, I will say, yeah, I'm charismatic. On a bad day, I'll say that I'm a piece of shit, and who the hell would want to watch me? But you know, I think if I had consistently continued to make videos since I started this channel, I would probably have at least 500,000 subs. And that's not me, like, bigging up my channel. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd have, like, 20,000 and then I'd stagnate. I don't know. But I've seen channels steadily grow in subscribers, and they're not doing anything special that I wasn't doing. So I think just in general, the way that things go, the channel would have just grown on its own. I think the lack of audience on this channel is entirely my fault. Since I stopped making videos, and then now I'm not in a position that I can make videos all the time, that's just the way it goes. But what are you gonna do? You know, you deal with the Zelda Girl. Super Zelda Girl says, "Would you ever stream some Smash Bros. Melee?" No, purely because I'm staying away from Nintendo games. Like, with all that stuff, people like Nintendo causing shit on YouTube, they might have gone back on that now, but I'm just gonna stick to my guns and not do Nintendo stuff. I'd like to, but I'm gonna stay away. I'm just gonna stay away from Nintendo stuff and just enjoy that in my own time. Heck, I honestly, I just like to play Mario Kart with other people and just goof off. Look at this guy getting the treatment. Even without his head, he gets an extra one. Just be an underground Ninja Gaiden YouTuber. I'd like to be more than a Ninja Gaiden YouTuber, honestly. I'd like to play other stuff, but I have such niche interests in games. Like, honestly, like, a lot of people suggest games to me, and it's not that I wouldn't enjoy them if I played them. It's like, I just like to focus on one game at a time. Master Ninja says, will you do DOA 6? No, I won't. Maybe in the future, but maybe if they add Rachel to it, maybe I'll do like a Rachel video like, hey guys, remember when I did the DOA 5, Rachel? Let's have a look at Rachel in DOA 6. Ooh, looking good, again, yeah. And then never do any more, but I've just gone off DOA. My nostalgia lies in DOA. So like, I would play old DOA, or maybe I'd do a video where like, hey guys, this is my arcade machine. I wish I'd done the decals a little differently. Like, I designed my own decals, and then I look at them now and it's like, should I have picked those colors for the front? Maybe not. Maybe I should have just gone with the black on the front and just had the decals on the side. But still, you know, maybe I'd show that off. Like, hey look, because it's cool. I like arcade cabinets, and it's a freaking Dead or Alive 2. Look what you did. It's a freaking DOA 2 cabinet. I mean, how cool is that? It's not a full size, but it's a bar top one that I built myself. Oh shit, hang on. Let's do this right this time. Will you ever do Bayonetta? No, I was never a fan of Bayonetta. I loved the music in Bayonetta, but fuck. Let's cook them. Let's cook them. Cook it. Yeah, cook it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. I was just never a fan. The combat system just wasn't my cup of tea, but It looks like a good game. It's just not my thing, so I wouldn't play it. But I do love the music. If you like Bayonetta and the music is one of the things you like, so do I. The soundtrack is awesome. Love that sort of jazzy, fighting, happy, cool. It's just cool. The music in that game is so good. And the theme tune, the theme tune for Bayonetta 2, what is it called? Let me know in the comments if I don't say it within the 15 seconds of delay that you guys get. I can't remember the fire or something. That woman has such a nice voice when she's singing it too. Like, oh, what is it called? Theme tune to Bayonetta 2. Tell me in the chat. Tell me what it is. I'm gonna be quiet until someone says it. Wait a minute, didn't I miss a crystal skull? Shit! Yeah, I did! I think. There was something on that bridge over there, and I missed it. Because I got distracted. You know, who cares? It's normal mode. Like, oh shit. Fuck me. Like, I'll get all the good stuff in the higher difficulties. Like, this is... I shouldn't even be fighting everything, should I? I should be, Tomorrow is mine! Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow is mine. That was such a cool song. I've listened to Bayonetta music while playing Ninja Gaiden, and it fits. In fact, in one of my really old videos, when I started my channel, I put the Afterburner music to an Elizabeth fight. In my Sigma 2 videos. That was cool. Alright, let's get this dumb thing off now. Put the shurikens back on. And we'll stick with the dual swords. I forgot that the dual swords are definitely better when it's with the Blade of the Archfiend. Like, you delimb faster. Like, even though it doesn't just unlock more combos, like, it's genuinely more powerful. Let's try and get up there. Can we get up there like this? No! Why'd you do that? Alright, climb up here instead. What would you put in Ninja Gaiden 4? Oh my gosh, I don't know if we have time for that rant. Like, I've got a whole story and shit planned out with, like, a different clan of ninjas, Ryu going on an open-world adventure, but honestly, you just take Ninja Gaiden 2's combat system, take the combo system from Razor's Edge, take the graphics from, like, and the graphics in the open world and the, like, dense world of Horizon Zero Dawn and the open-worldness and the quests, and put them all together. And all the good stuff from Ninja Gaiden 1, like, like, oh my gosh, man, there's a huge list. No! I know there's a way to get onto that platform. Let's just try the cheese way and do it with the dragon sword. It's good to see people who stick to the old stuff. Is that... How do you mean? Is that like... You mean... Oh, of course, it's this stupid thing here. I'm dumb. You mean people playing... Like me, people playing old games, or you mean something else? Yeah, that's right. Jump on the spinning thing. Yeah. Just so you know, your comment showed up after I did it because of the delay. I haven't played the story for this game in so long because, you know, when I did go back to this game over the last, like, 6 years, it's always been mission mode. Or the fun run, which, you know, I pretty much did over the space of 3 days. What are we doing? Dual swords, baby. We'll get the scythe at the end of this, though. That'll be good. Have some fun with the scythe. And you know we'll get it to level 3 immediately. Oh, don't! The Sephirim 17. What are you doing to me, man? You kinda want Crispin Freeman and Wendy Lee in Ninja Gaiden 4 just to hear my rants? Good grief. Good grief, man. You want me to die? Cause I'll die. I'd just die. Oh my gosh. I wish that they would just get some, like, TV actors. In Ninja Gaiden 4, they should make Ryu look more Asian, more Japanese, and they should get a Japanese actor to voice him. And FYI, just want to say this right now while I remember, Ryu's dad is Hanzo. He's Hanzo. Hanzo grows up to be Ryu's dad. I'm just putting that out there right now. So if you play Overwatch, Hanzo is Ryu's dad. My son, Ryu, is stronger than Genji. Totally is. If Ryu was in Overwatch, he'd beat the shit out of Genji. Although Genji's really cool. Like, you put Genji in a hack and slash game, that'd be really cool. Ryu doesn't have a deflect. Wouldn't it be cool if Ryu could deflect shurikens and stuff thrown at him? Oh my gosh. Put that in the game. Like if Ryu's charging, oh my gosh, can you imagine? If Ryu's charging an ultimate technique and you get it to the third charge, he'll deflect stuff while he's charging. That'd be so badass. Even if that was like a, you know, some games have an Easter egg where if you like beat everything in the game, you unlock some overpowered weapon. Put that so that when you beat Master Ninja on like every difficulty or something, you get an extra move where Ryu can deflect projectiles while charging an ultimate technique. That would be so cool. You get the full treatment. There you go, nice face, bitch. The voice actor that is Scorpion in Mortal Kombat is cool. Male, the new Ninja Gaiden Ryu voice. Sorry, I'm getting so tired. I'm like not even reading people's comments properly. Does he have a cool voice in the new Mortal Kombat? Then I have watched a video where I heard some of them speak, but I forget lots of things. I live under a rock, so you know I forget things. No. But I would just like TV actors and a proper localization where every cutscene feels like you're watching TV, you know, where they sound like real people and they're not like, I am a dragon ninja. I will fight the enemies. I am your enemy, Ryu. Now you will fight the dragon ninja. Like, that's cool, yes, but it's like, let's have them talk like real people. It would be so much more immersive, and it would make me happy. And I think, obviously, the better the acting, nobody's gonna complain, honestly. Like, I'd love to see a game come out of Japan, and everyone's like, I bet the English is gonna suck. And then it wows everybody, and it's amazing. And they're like, oh my gosh, they got like TV actors to do it, and it sounds like a freaking TV show or a movie. Like, oh my gosh, man. That would make me happy too. Dan. Paul says, Dan, have you heard of Lost Soul Aside? I have not. Ooh, I thought that was gonna hit me. Nice face, bitch. Nice face. No, don't interrupt it, you little bitch. No! No, you don't. Let's get that counter in there. Ugh. Dan, if you wanted, you could actually make a video about your thoughts on Ninja Gaiden 4. I would look forward to that. Yeah, I've thought about doing that in the past, like making videos where I review the game and I talk about points, what I would change, what I would do in the future and stuff like that. But then I think about how I don't know how niche my opinion is, and, you know, I've always just, I don't know, I've always decided against it, like doing those videos, because I always like boil it down to, I don't know if my opinion is, if my ideas are good enough for, like, people to watch the video and be like, yeah. So I just, you know, it's like, I just do a little rant while I'm playing a game, and some people, because then that way people are more fixated on the, you know, the gameplay, and they just ignore my rant, or they just breeze past some of my ideas because that's not important. Whereas if I make a video dedicated to my ideas, if people don't like my ideas, it can, you know, the video can suffer from it. Like, I'm spoiled by Vermintide 2, honestly. Because it's got TV actors in it, and they're all so good. I smile constantly while playing that game, because when the characters talk to each other, not only is it scripted really well so that what they say sounds natural, not only is it coded really well so that the dialogue triggers at decent points where it feels immersive, but the acting is so good. Seriously, my words cannot do it justice. It's exceptional. It really is. I can't remember what we get here. Oh, it's the Flame Phoenix, one of the Nimpos that I've never used. Except for... No, not even when the fish show up. I just, use the flail. Ah, yes, the flail are also useful for the stupid fish. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! I hate these things so much. Whirlwind of blades. You don't want to get close to Ryu in a corridor, man. You do not want to get close to Ryu in a corridor, because he slice you with the blades. Something Wicked says, did you ever play the OG Ninja Gaiden on the NES? I did not. Back when that game was a thing, I was more into Sonic the Hedgehog and Rocket Knight Adventures, and then a few other games on the... I've got a whole bunch of games on... Like, I felt really nostalgic in the last few years, and I recently I bought... Because I traded in my Mega Drive when I was a kid, because I was stupid. So I recently bought one that was boxed, and got all the games that I had when I was a kid. Not like... I didn't want to collect all the Mega Drive games or the Genesis games. I just wanted the ones I had as a kid. And now I have them. And I have them on my shelf. And unfortunately, the old Ninja Gaiden games were not ones of them. What introduced me into Ninja Gaiden was Dead or Alive 2. I saw the trailer for Dead or Alive 2 on a demo disc that I got for a PlayStation magazine, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was 11 years old, I saw the jiggle physics and on Tina and Lei Fang, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this game. I need it. And I watched the trailer a whole bunch of times, and I was like, this fighting looks so good, I want to play it. And then I would see the jiggle physics again and be like, oh my gosh, I need this game. And then I asked my parents if I could get it for my birthday, and we got it for my birthday, and I played it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this game. And so then that transformed into my, let's do this, let's save it and then do the trial. And then that, you know, introduced me to Ninja Gaiden, because Team Ninja make DOA and make Ninja Gaiden, so then I was like, oh my gosh. Ninja Gaiden. And then, obviously, when I first played it, it was too hard. And I put it on my shelf. I shelved it for a few years. And then I came back to it after watching The Last Samurai. And if you caught my previous stream today, I did tell this story already, but for anybody watching now, I'll just quickly summarize it again. I watched The Last Samurai, wanted to play a game with a samurai sword in it, went back to my closet where my Xbox games were, and there was Ninja Gaiden. And on the front cover, samurai sword or a ninja blade, you know, like I was like, oh my gosh, it's a sword, it's a katana, let's play this game. I've never looked back. Ever since that day, I was like, this game is amazing. And then I played Ninja Gaiden 2, and I was like, this game is amazing. And I just, oh man. And then I was so sad because Sigma 2 was like, eh. And then 3 was like, oh, what have you done? And then Razor's Edge was like, eh. And so, you know, I feel so, you know what I envy? Assassin's Creed fans. They get a new one, like, every year, and it's like, they keep adding shit to it, making it, like, they more intricate, and it's like, why couldn't I get a freaking Ninja Gaiden 2 refresh for the next 10 years? Oh my gosh, man. It's not fair. Alright, I apologize if I haven't read it. I know I may have been reading the same, like, some people probably got several of their comments read out while others are not getting any, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna focus on this Trial of Valor right now, and then I'll try and read out some more comments. Oh, Ryu, you're supposed to do it to this one? No! You get the full treatment. You just fall down. I'll let you fall down. What can I... No, I'll stick with the dual swords. I was thinking of another weapon I could use, but I don't have the scythe, and I don't have the tonfa. I'd love to break out the tonfa right now. Oh, he's already lost an arm. Just get him. Ryu, do this. No! What the... Alright. First of all, we haven't used... I never use healing, because I feel like it's a crutch and I shouldn't do it, but look at that. They're in the game. There should be no shame in using them, right? So let's do it. Let's use 2 of those. It would be great, wouldn't it, if the Tokyo Game Show this year, Team Ninja were like, Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming. But for all I know, they'll put Troy Baker in it again, and if you like Troy Baker, I'm so glad that you do, because it means that you don't get annoyed by it like I do. But like, I'd like to just a brand new voice actor who's like really good, and they make Ryu look less like a American meathead and more like a, you know, a Japanese guy. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to him looking like... If you imagine what Hanzo in Overwatch looks like, but without the beard, but then you're thinking, well, that's young Hanzo. But then think young Hanzo if he's older. So then you just take normal Hanzo and shave the beard. I wouldn't care if he looked blatantly Japanese, like Tidus from Final Fantasy X, right? I'm literally... I said I would focus on the thing, and I'm not. And I'm ranting anyway and taking damage. Good grief. I just want really good actors and a really good story, or just no story at all. Just make the story super basic. Just make it basic so that I don't have to hate it, and then make it all about the combat. All right, let's use another one of these. Then let's go staff and kick some ass. Yeah, use that staff. Come here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, no damage run. It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Oh man, I'm not good enough at the game to do that. And if I tried to do it, I'd have to do so many takes, I would die. Like I would just, you would never, if I told everybody I was gonna do it, it would never happen. Because I would stress so hard trying to do it, that I'd lose my shit. Like genuinely. I am all about upgrading the weapons and using all the combos and throwing myself at the enemies and just going nuts. Like, my gameplay style is to go ham. And no damage runs and no upgrade runs. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Let's cook these fools. Let's cook them. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3, you don't have them at all. That's why I get used to not using them. This Trial of Valor is really stupid. Some of these are really dumb, like it's just, let's just throw some enemies in there and see if you can win. Like, who thought it was a good idea to put stupid fire— Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, man. That's twice in one stream that I've got caught ranting. It's like getting caught with your pants down. Oh my gosh. But yeah, who thought that was a good idea? Having stupid fire-spitting enemies while you're fighting those guys of all enemies, like— I do not like that trial. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like it. That was not fun. But let's do it again. Let's start with the scythe. Let's put the... I don't have any arrows, do I? Oh, I do! I do. Again, apologies if you've watched my videos in the past and you think that I'm like some exceptional player at this game that never fails, and that I've just died on warrior mode. Like, we all get distracted, and, you know, I'm not exceptional at this game. I'm actually very average. Oh, let's do this. In fact, you know what? Dragon Sword. Let's just slice off some heads. And let's cook them. Let's cook these bitches in the sky. Let's cook these bitches! Of course, Ryu might shoot the stupid lycanthropes. Or the werewolves, whatever they're— I think they're called lycanthropes. If that's how you say it. I don't know, I'm stupid. Notice that Shine Gamer said watch HP. Man, I wish the stream didn't have such a delay on it, because if it was real time, I might have actually caught that. Nice face, bitch. Ooh, no! Oh, never mind. Let's just cook them. Let's cook these bitches. I won't have any trouble with these big dudes if I get rid of the dumbass fire-breathing bitches. Just get rid of them. Of course, I don't have infinite arrows, but hopefully there's a ninja on the floor with some arrows in his back. There should be. In a mission where you need the bow, they often do that. Jump off this guy's shoulders and we'll go, he's dead. Alright. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. And he's giving me blue, so that's nice. Dan, can you use your Nimpo? Why aren't you using them? Yeah, again, it's another one of those things where, like, I actively try not to use it in like, Razor's Edge and stuff, because I'm thinking, no, I've got to do it with my combos. But yes, I will. I'm going to use the Nimpo more. Ah, there is. Look at that. I don't know why I've gotten into that mentality of not using my Nimpo. Like, I think it's because of Razor's Edge. I really do. Because I feel like I have to stock up on my essence. You know, the essence bar, the key meter, so that I can use the meditation thing to heal. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to use my items too. Let's not be dumb. Let's just stay alive. Because again, this is, obviously, the difference between this and my Master Ninja videos is, in my Master Ninja videos, I edit them and you don't see me die. So I just die, do it again, and then eventually I have a run where I don't die, and that's what you see. It's the same with videos you see of people playing FPS games where they're, like, exceptional at them. And it's actually because they just show you— it's a highlight reel. Unless you're Shroud, in which case you're just mechanically very gifted. Oh my gosh, we're already out of arrows. That's all 30. It's just— ah, fuck. Alright, let's cook these— let's cook them again. Let's cook these bitches on the floor. I've gotten so sick of Troy Baker and Laura Bailey and everything. I'm looking forward to Gears of War 5 less now. Yeah, I noticed that I get sick of that too, and it's not because they're awful. Like, I don't want to hear the same voice in like 5 games. I want to hear unique voices. There's so many actors in the world, and there's so many voice actors in the world. And it's like, dude, don't hire a bad voice actor. Go and hire a cheap actor and put them in front of a microphone. Unless they're bad. Like, make sure they're good first, you know, but... because there's a lot of hidden gems. And there's so many of them. You don't need to have the same 5 people just because it's easier. Like, well, we already know these two, so we're gonna cast them again, and they know the casting director. Don't be lazy. Go get some unique people. Give them a shot. It would make me happy. Especially in a game like Skyrim where, like, everybody, like, it's like 10 people voice everybody. Oh, did someone steal your sweet roll? I'm the Jarl of Windhelm. I'm also the guy at the blacksmith in Riverrun. It's like, they're all the same. It's so stupid. Not Windhelm, it's Whiterun, isn't it? Oh, I forget names. Wait a minute, are all the stupid bitches dead? Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna give everybody a heads up as well. Once I get to the end of this chapter, I'm gonna finish the stream. Like, I'm getting really tired, and I'm sitting here sweating buckets, and I've almost been streaming for 2 hours, so if you thought, hey, I'm gonna watch a movie, and you started watching my stream instead, you could have watched a movie. Lycanthropes. Lycanthropes? I thought it was lycanthropes. Alright. Lycanthropes. That sounds so funny. It's like you take the word rupee and put the lycan at the front. Lycanthropes. Some of the rest of Valor, yeah, they are. Some of the tests of Valor in this game are actually, I'd probably modify them. I'm gonna watch my health. Because I apologize. Like, I know I say I'll do one thing and then I don't do it. I do know that I do that. I talk a lot. And, you know, unfortunately, it's part of my personality, so I can't, it's really hard for me to not do it. Like, I say I'm gonna focus on the trial and kick some ass, and then what do? I immediately continue ranting. And of course, I feel bad for the... Joe Sniper says, bye, Dan, I gotta go. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you enjoyed your time here. Trap Zedo says, I would rather watch you. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh my gosh. Cut the arms off and then slice them! What was I saying? I've actually forgotten. Oh shit. But something about ranting. I completely, just part of my personality, I can't avoid it. No, I feel bad for the people that watch the video, the VOD later of the stream. And sometimes I don't read out the comment and I reply to it, or sometimes I don't read out the person's name and people are wondering why I've said that. Ooh, that was close, he almost got me. And I wonder if they're like, oh my gosh, man. It's a different experience for them because they're not part of the discussion, because they're not in the chat. And so, I wonder if I'm ranting about, like, other games and things, and they're thinking, where is this coming from? Why is he ranting? Why is he not exclusively talking about Ninja Gaiden? That's the game I'm looking at. So, hopefully, if you're watching this later, think of this as just, this is chilling out, playing Ninja Gaiden, and apparently getting killed twice because I'm not paying attention to my health bar, and just chatting with people and ranting about stuff. So, maybe I happen to talk about a topic that you like, maybe I don't. Hopefully I do. Hopefully some of the things I talk about, you're like, oh yeah, he's talking about that. I know that. But, you know, if you were there exclusively for Ninja... If you're there exclusively for me to talk about Ninja Gaiden, I do apologize if I rant about other things a little too much. It's just something that I fall into. Let's see. Let's have a look at some other comments. I'm looking for a name I haven't seen before. Another sidekick says, same. I'm not sure if that's an internal discussion in the chat there, or if it was something I said. So, whatever. I don't know why I addressed that. Let's see what else we got. Thor says, at Sammy Games, he likes the Ninja Gaiden 2 dual swords. Yes, I do. They're my favorite. They are my favorite. Especially because they neutered them in Razor's Edge, and so being able to use them here, it's like a breath of fresh air. Clinton Dove says, no, I meant lycanthropes. Lycanthropes. Is that what they're called? I don't actually care if I get it right. I'm just having like I'm enjoying trying to get it right with our little discussion here. What else we got? Night Rain says, this is the first stream I've ever caught on your channel. Well, that's cool. I hope you're having a good time. I don't stream very often. Oh, fuck. I hate these things. You know what? These serpents, I'd remove them. Just replace them with something else that's cooler. They annoy me so much. I think it's because they have so much mobility and so much range on their attacks. And they can move on water. They can move on water. That's just... Ugh. Sometimes I feel like I'm going into my Rick voice from Rick and Morty when I'm talking like that. Oh, man. Yeah, these stupid lycanthropes, they go on water and shit. I hate it, man. It's really dumb, you know? Yeah, you know what, Rick? I think the lycanthropes are pretty good. You shouldn't bash them, you know? Like, they're a challenging thing, you know? And you gotta have enemies that, like, test you. Like, shut up, Morty. Nobody cares what you think. You know, you're just, like... I don't even, man. I'm gonna... I apologize if you do not like Rick and Morty. I have fun doing silly voices like that. Alright. What do we got here? Sammy Gaming says, you guys remember when Dan used the dual swords from Razor's Edge and the armored enemies always blocked the one spin attack? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that made me mad. It's so boring. And the Alchemist's dodge in the Wii U version of Razor's Edge, when I try and do any kind of upsweep, whether I've stunned them or not, they dodge it. If I try and do the break their shield and stun and then upsweep, they dodge it. It's like the AI is not made to be smart. It is made to detect certain moves and automatically dodge them. And it's so stupid. I'm pretty sure there's a crystal skull around here somewhere, and I've missed it. Because I'm honestly not paying attention. Like I'm just like I'm like using my peripheral vision half the time to play the game and then staring at the chat. Red Knight Sniper says those lycanthropes, or those werewolf looking things. Yeah, they are. I should probably just call them werewolves. Now I can't remember where the I think it's in this room. The crystal skull. Zara, I'm gonna, like, sometimes if I can't read your name, I might just say the first half of it, just to actually say your name so you don't feel left out, but I might not say it all, because I don't want to get it wrong. Zara says, your impressions are spot on. Thank you, I appreciate it. I wouldn't always agree with that. Sometimes I listen to some of my impressions, and I'm like, that is not good. Like, I need to improve that, but... it's always nice to hear people saying it's good, because that means they enjoyed it, and that's what, you know, that's important. That's the important thing. You know what? I don't care where the crystal skull is. I really don't care. Let's just go. Let's go fight this stupid boss. Hopefully the quality of this stream is much better than the previous one, although I'm looking at the preview up in the top corner here. And it's looking a little blocky. It's actually not looking too bad. My internet sucks. The upload speed is terrible, yet somehow it's coping. I don't understand, but it's coping, so there's that. I change arrows from the platform. Clinton says, I change arrows from the platform to kill the sea monster. So easy, because I die in the water. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, this bit. I would probably remove this boss too. And this room, because it's got the stupid fish. And there's like, I've forgotten how to win against these bitches. Let's just go over to the side here. Let's see if I can get onto solid ground and just use, you know. Are they coming? I can't. Let's see if I just go further into the room. Night Rain says, I remember watching your DBZ voice impression, and I thought it was pretty good. A long time ago, I did do a lot of impressions of DBZ characters, but in one of my recent videos where I thought I'd have a go at voicing Goku fighting Cell, I kind of did my own take on the voices rather than doing impressions, and I actually kind of I enjoyed how it turned out. Like, sometimes I watch my videos and I'm like, okay, I just don't like them, but I was actually, I watched it back and I didn't hate it, so there's that. Apologies to Charlie Breach Green says, apologies to keep spamming this question, but what happened to Conquer videos? All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I made them private because every time I got a YouTube notification saying I got a comment on something, I was thinking, oh, I wonder if anybody's watching my Ninja Gaiden videos. And it's always a random comment on the Conquer videos of someone just saying, did anybody notice it says penis on the license plate? It's like, I was getting sick of seeing them, you know? And the odd person saying, I wish this guy would shut up, you know? Oh, shit. I'm stuck. Oh, shit. I thought I was, oh, man, I thought I was going to get stuck. Isn't there a crystal skull around here? Oh man. Always stay under the water. They will never attack. Well, let's see if I can get over to the platform over there. Now, there's a platform over here. Here we go. Now, I think I don't have the flail, so dual swords probably the best for fighting this thing. Normally I just whip out the flail. But I'm pretty sure when I do this, I'm gonna get attacked. No, I'm not! Okay! Nah, shit. I've actually genuinely forgotten how to fight this thing because the fight goes a little differently in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. In fact, it's very different. And I just don't... I'm just gonna use the dual swords and just spam the whirlwind of blades. Name, in capital letters, says... Yo, Dan, I love your fun run, and the start of the video is that you're rage because the game crashed. Haha. Love you, man, and love the Paladin stream. More Paladins. I would, but I don't play Paladins anymore. I actually quit that game not long after I streamed it. But I play Overwatch now, so if you like that sort of game, I may or may not do an odd stream of Overwatch, but be prepared to watch me get my ass kicked, because I'm not very good at that game. But, even that being said, Sky is still my favorite character in Paladins, and I wish, if I had one wish, oh my gosh, this would not be it, but if I could do one thing, it related to Paladins and Overwatch, I'd put Sky in Overwatch, because, oh man, I like Sky. And I noticed they changed her again. I went to the game recently just to have a look, and they've modified her again, and some of the modifications I agree with. You can probably imagine what they are, but... They changed her face a little bit, like, on her default outfit, it looks normal, but on her new outfit, it looks a little weird, and it bugs me a little bit. But, you know, it doesn't bother me that much, because I don't play it anymore, and I took some really high-res screenshots of her in the menu way back that would make great wallpapers, so I'm happy. Like, you know, I liked Sky because I liked her voice was really nice. Like, oh man. And I just liked looking at the character, because I liked her design. You get more skins to wear in Ninja Gaiden 2 than 3, right? Yes. For Ryu, yes. But overall, I'd say, because there's more characters, there's overall probably more skins in Razor's Edge. Alright, let's try and kill this bitch. Shit, I've genuinely forgotten how to... Oh, shit. I can't remember how to fight this boss! I know what to do! You just go up to it! You just go up to it and just freaking slash the shit out of it, because you can! Oh, man. You just go, just go up to it and go, and it doesn't do anything. Oh, shit. Trevor Atkins asks, are you going to get Doom Eternal? No, I'm not. I never played the other Doom. I was never a fan. It's not my kind of game. Oh, shit. Let's not get killed and get distracted here. I've genuinely forgotten how I fight this boss. Oh, shit. Okay, let's just use one of these. I don't want to die, because this is, like, the end here. And I'm, like, I'm getting really tired. I just kind of want this to be over. Oh, what the fuck? No, these things! Just cook it! Cook the dragon! Oh, dude, like, no damage. No! I've totally forgotten how to fight this boss! Oh, this is so bad, man. Oh, get it! Oh, you know what? One day, I'm gonna look back. I should just be like pausing the game, watching my Ninja Gaiden video from back in the day, and just then doing what I did. Oh my gosh, man. I don't have... use your scythe. I don't have the scythe. This is not New Game Plus. Like, my data got completely deleted, so this is brand new. So I don't have the scythe yet, or I would just spam ultimate techniques with it, because that's what I... You know, there's so much stuff that you can cheese with the scythe. Oh, man. That was painful to watch. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Night Rain. Overwatch isn't a free game to play, is it? No, it's not. I bought it. Master Ninja. I do not deserve that. I do not deserve that. All right, that is going to do it for this stream of Ninja Gaiden 2. So I thank you guys for stopping by, all 53, 54 of you. I apologize if you've literally just stopped for the stream and I'm saying goodbye. I know the feeling. That sucks. But for those of you that have been here from the start, thanks for watching. I appreciate you sticking around. For those of you that have watched a majority of it or whatever, I'm just glad you're watching. It shows me that there are some people out there that actually care. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.